Welcome, my loves. Welcome back. How are you guys tonight? This is the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision, the voice of spirit, which is our daily tarot guidance. So tonight we have our spirit-led spiritual messages from the angels that I have been meditating on. I think the connection's going to do well tonight. I've been checking and it seems to be doing okay. I know the last couple nights it was not good. It was nerve-wracking because it was there was some powerful messages, especially on the 999. Yeah. And for those of us in the States, today's a powerful day as well. It's September 11th now, so 9/11 are very powerful numbers in the angelic realm, spiritually. In fact, they believe that was actually the day that the Messiah was born, and that is why in the occult circles, 9/11 is so important. So this is a powerful day for messages, and I want to be able to pull out and see what we've got coming for us today. If you're here, it's because you vibrate on my frequency, right? You resonate with me, and Spirit will send only those that have a similar birth chart and vibrational level. So I've got many decks sitting out here. Okay, I did a cleansing and a meditation before I started this for about an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to start with a brand new deck that I've yet to use. It's fun. I'm going to show it to you now. I was going through the little book, little box, okay? It's kind of, I don't watch the show, but I was convinced by a girl to buy them. And I'm actually happy she did, because right when I started using them, they were connecting like this. So I think we're going to get some really clear messages from them tonight. And I am excited to use them. So they're really cool. They've got that Middle Ages sort of gothic kind of feel to it. So if you're into that, you're going to like it. But I connected with them just really strong, really strong. The booklet is amazing. I really like the 5-card layout that they have there in the back. And I want to be able, if I can, if people decide to tonight, I want to be able to grab 5 of those cards and do a reading for them. So I do have 5-card, the 2-card $5 pulls if people want those. A free tarot or oracle card with a question. And tonight's special is 11/11 for the 5-card reading, and with clarifier, 2 clarifiers, okay? Which is a lot like a full 30-minute reading, which is 44.44. So that is that's an incredible deal. Okay, so I've got that. Something popped out, and I want to be able to grab that. Ha ha ha! Boom! The sun. The sun. So we start out with the sun. And I knew it was powerful. Oh, and I know spirits are around me now. I can feel the angels. Okay, I can feel them. When not only my nose will itch, but I'll feel them like on my cheeks. I'll get this little, just sort of. So they're around. They're around right now. But we start out with the sun. That's right. Powerful. We just, like I said, we just had that 999 portal. That portal is no joke. that was strong. And here we are, September 11th, and we're heading into the Friday the 13th, very special full moon in Pisces. Strong Neptunian energies that day. Can you imagine? We begin with the sun. So I'm going to grab some clarifiers, but with the sun, whether it's reversed or not, it talks about the promise of spiritual growth, feeling wonderful, vacations, being with your family and friends and celebrations, being at your best, looking your best, allowing that inner glow, the inner child to come out, the enthusiasm for life, the knowing that things are okay. Getting that career, getting that job, getting that position, getting that man or woman, right? This is about contentment, wishes fulfilled, right? This is the energy we're looking at. So hopefully you get your mind and your thoughts in that area, because remember, energy flows where your attention goes. This is what's possible for you. This is the energy that crowns it all right now. Okay. Let's see what else they got for us. Remember to hit the like button for sure, so that YouTube can filter my video through and we can get some more peeps up in here tonight. Okay. Let me know if you would like a question answered. I'll try to do my best, and we can choose an oracle or a tarot for you. You can choose from a deck. I didn't get to put my information into the chat box, but I will here in a little bit. However, everything is in the description box should you want to look. Okay. Spirit, could you please clarify the sun card for us? Clarify the sun card. What are you walking away from? Because you're walking towards your sun. Every one of those cups, every one of those cups you've been through. Okay, you had your fill of every one of those, and you're ready to walk toward your sun. It's an ending, and your the battle scars galore. You're looking at a woman who's probably been through 10 lifetimes of pain, loss, tragedy, sorrow. And if it wasn't for God, the spirit, giving me a sense of humor, good nature, I probably wouldn't have made it through. And this is what spirit wants you to do. All these cups, that's the hell you went through. That's the shit. You've had your fill. Look at you out, walking out like a badass bitch. Look at that. You're ready to go. You're tough. Actually, tougher than ever. Stronger than ever. You're like this dragon. You see that dragon, how he's looking up at the sun, basking in it? He's kind of like, oh, that feeling, finally. That's where you're headed. You're walking, behind you is all the shit you just had to go through, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. But you've made it through. And here's the beautiful thing. I think you're realizing just how powerful of a bitch you really are. Excuse my language. But I wanted to emphasize exactly where you're at. It's more than self-love. It's more than that. It's more. People are going to be learning their lesson. Look at these assholes behind him just looking. Those are the people you're leaving in the dust. Saying bye, sayonara, hola. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit has got for us. Spirit, what more can you tell us about this situation? Can you clarify? Ooh, okay. Yeah. Now you're at this point. You've walked away. Okay. Your son is here. You're going toward it, right? You've come out of the bullshit. And here you are. Two swords. You see that eagle flying over? That is spirit. That's spirit right there giving you your intuition, information that in your clarification, the breakthroughs. They're coming. If you haven't already been having a ton, there more is coming through, especially around the Pisces full moon. The Pisces full moon figures predominantly. Let me see if you can see the card. The Two of Swords. She's looking out over the kingdom. And she's trying to make a choice about where she's going to go next. She's really listening to her intuition. Okay, Spirit is with you. You've been through a lot, but you're coming out looking great. And you're strong. You're strong. And in fact, you're probably clearer than ever, despite a lot. Clearer than ever. A lot of answers are going to be coming to you in the next few days. Breakthroughs are happening. A lot of breakthroughs. Fiery. Very fiery. And you know what? I said that was an eagle. That's a dragon. Dragons are about power, strength, personal magnetism, passion, righteous anger. You might be having some righteous anger. Spirit, give us some more. What more do we need to know? Justice. It's your justice. You might have there might be a Libra figuring in. There might even be a Libra within your chart. But this situation called for justice. If your justice hasn't come through yet, it will. Oh, it will. Can you taste the sweet justice? Can you taste the... It's here. You deserve it. After this, yeah, you deserve it. Thank God. Thank God. The scales are to be balanced. Spirit needs you to be balanced. It's very important. Balance your material world with your spiritual world. You're going to need it. Sweet justice. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, Let me know if you want a question asked so we can choose an oracle for you. I'll give you a choice of 3. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. This is the Justice. 5 of coins. We know what that is. That's feeling lack in a big way. That's feeling, they always say, oh, you feel left out in the cold. And yes, it's like that. It's feeling like you're broke, you lack abundance, your material needs aren't met. You might not feel like you're so skilled or that you have what it takes. You might feel like the resources aren't there. You might not be able to, you haven't maybe seen the things that are available to you. But that's going to change. It's going to change. Some of you are actually losing a home. That hurts. For others of you, this was a person that made you feel this way. Unfortunately, it's not you, it was them. But they did put you in a place where you felt abandoned. They withheld their love and affection. And it left you in this place. Just feeling a lack, a loss. You weren't feeling abundant. You're feeling a lot of pain. Unjust pain. But some of you just might really need some work. I know money has been tight. Really hard times. But this is the end of it. You're coming at the end of it. The Chariot. Yes. Moving forward. Yeah, see? You're coming out of this, bitch. Yeah. Look at that. Because you've got the Justice, like I said. You've come out of the situation. You've been through all those cups here. That's all the shit you have been through. In fact, each cup could represent 1 month, 1 year, or 1 week even. Up to the last 8 years for some of you. My God. It's over. It's over. Chariot. It's about successfully, if it's not a Cancer in your life, and there might be if you aren't a Cancer. But what this is actually saying is that you are moving ahead successfully. You're taking your life by the reins, taking control of it. No one's going to get in your way and make you feel like this again, okay? The 5 of coins. No. In fact, a lot of this, with some of you, you were dealing with a narcissistic personality. Which left you confused. You're emotionally manipulated. Yeah. Talk about being left out in the cold. The Chariot. Times are changing. The sweetest revenge. Sweetest revenge is your success. Oh boy. Connection is unstable. sweet revenge. Woo, here we go. Pop out, pop out. Another 8. So now we've got 3 8s. 3 8s. Overdue. 8 of coins. You put a lot of work and effort in something for a long time, which is finally moving forward. But for a long time, just had you feeling like nothing was being produced. It was just, just nothing. You felt, for some of you, it was just feeling broke. But for others of you, just feeling like there was no love in your life. There was no abundance. There was no color. There was no life. Okay. You felt lonely. You just felt like used, walked on, overworked. But I'm seeing with the 8 of coins, you're working it. Whatever you've been putting your efforts in is going to really start to bear fruit. And it's going to do it fast. And we see that with the Chariot. Okay. And with that Justice card, the sweetest revenge, like I said, is justice, success. Show them what you're made of. In fact, you're going to love yourself more coming out of this because you're going to know what you are made of. Right? God never gives you more than you can't handle, right? And usually the strongest ones get the toughest. They get the toughest shit thrown on them. And there's a reason for it. Because there was a sense there that you could be molded into something really great. Right? And you are. You're being molded. You're being molded in something that's really hard for you to understand at this point, but it's starting to sprout, if it hasn't already. But the important thing is that you're beginning to see it. When you are able to look at yourself in the mirror, and that reflection that you see coming back at you is somebody that you can really respect and you really dig. That's when you win. That's when every gift starts flying in and fast. That's when it all starts coming in fast. And you're like, what? That's all I had to do was kind of love myself and realize that I'm the shit. Damn, okay. You can get through anything. I mean, look at this. Mistreated, taken for granted, tried over and over again, tested, left in the cold. Your justice is here. Spirit's like, enough. You guys got it. You got it. But you needed to go through that because there was a strong person in there that needed to come out, needed to be polished, right? You were a diamond in the rough. Now you're just a freaking diamond. Shining like a diamond. Ooh, ooh. What I say? You're a teacher. You know how much you've got inside of you? You got a wellspring of knowledge. For some of you, this concerns a Taurus, an institution of some kind. Some of you might belong to a spiritual institution. or you might be attending a spiritual institute or a higher institute of higher knowledge. And some of you might even be getting married. But I think what this is actually pointing to mostly is the fact that Spirit is recognized, wants you to recognize the spiritual gifts that you have. Okay? And you're a teacher. You're a teacher. You have so much to give. The kind of impact you could make. I don't think you realize the importance of something like that. Affecting just, when we have touched the heart of one person, that person, if they run away with it, it'll affect the next 7 generations down their line. It's the same when we take out a life, right? We've just taken away generations. Or when a pain happens, a trauma, generational trauma. Spirit is saying that you have the capacity, because of what you've been through, to utilize that and help somebody else. You might not have realized that. You might not have seen that at all. You're a teacher, though, of some kind. You could be just simply somebody very special in the family. And it could be you teaching your own children. But there's wisdom that you have gained. In some way, you need to pass it on. Okay. Yes. Yep. Look. Look at you. Look. This is a woman with lots of personal magnetism, and she's fiery in the sense of her passion for life. Okay, she knows what she's made of. Look at her, the way she sits. She's she feels great in her skin. She feels beautiful because she knows who she is, where she's been, what she's been through, and she lived in her integrity. And now she gets what attracts to her is precisely what she puts out. This is an abundant woman. This is a woman of incredible creativity, incredible spiritual and emotional intelligence. This is the kind of woman men just go gaga for. This is the kind of woman that she's the queen biatch. This isn't Susie on the block. No. This woman, look how she carries herself. This is you. And this goes for gentlemen, okay? This is about the quality of the person. This is where you're going. This is where Spirit wants you to go. Remember at the very start, you started out with the sun. This is where you need to head, right? There you are. After coming through all the shit, right? Looking out, there's the dragon flying overhead. Dragon is symbol of power, strength, magnetism, leadership. So where do you suppose you need to be headed? There's a role you need to play in this world. There's definitely this reading. I see love in it. Yes, there's love in it. Romantic love. But more than that, this is Spirit saying that you have a higher purpose. You've gone through all of this shit. to come out like this, right? There you are with your weapons, feeling tired, rugged, worn. Your soul is tired, for God's sake, right? But you're moving. This is where you need to go. This is who you've become. All that work was not in vain. Not at all. Not at all. And I realized you had moments where you felt like nobody was there. You broke. You felt pain, grief. You're mistreated. And it wasn't fair. That's why the justice came, right? Where is that? That's why justice is here for you now. Spirit has seen it, said enough is enough. Bless you. Let's see what more that they have. This is incredible. I don't know what you guys went through, but it was bad. It was painful, dark. But something inside of you just kept you going. The Spirit was watching you the whole time, helping you. I think when you look back, you're really going to see why things played out the way they did. And you're going to understand why it was so important. The Tower. This is a breakdown of the old bullshit. And this is the new. This is seeing everything, a full realization. Your life transforming completely. The old stuff is gone. I think the worst is definitely over for a while until you build up a whole new life cycle, but that's not here yet. Fact is, the old stuff is gone. You're going to be pelted with spiritual realizations and intuitions. The downloads are really going to be hitting you hard this week, especially around the full moon in Pisces, which is going to be a day which, I feel strongly that's going to be this day. Make that a day for doing your spiritual baths, doing some heavy writing, making a plan for your life. I really mean this. Be very, very focused about what your next moves are going to be. This is about you. This is really about you moving forward, getting out of this darkness. This looks like a real dark night of the soul thing that you've been through. And some of you have been for years. And it's like with this card, I see the freshness of the promise of a brighter day, right? It's like the dark clouds have lifted. You have made it. See this dragon? That was the problems in your life. You fought it. That was insurmountable bullshit. Insurmountable. Not fair for anyone to have to go through. But you did. Didn't you? Mm-hmm. And it's going to be so sweet when you get your blessings and it's you who meets that success. And they get to just watch and weep. You are. Now, you're guarded. I don't blame you. Okay. You have choices to make. Now that you've had your massive realization with the tower, what are you going to do next? And that's why I think you should sit down and create an outline. What is your why? What do you think Spirit wants you to do next? You see that they've asked you to be, they believe that you are a teacher. You're supposed to create impact in some way. You've got to leave the old life behind. So what decision is that going to be? You're scared to make it because you're trying to cover your heart. You see that? Look at the look on her, and unsure in some ways, like a little girl, because it's brand new. It's brand new. The water's behind her. Lots of emotion. Lots of it. You know, she's fearful, but she's going to do it. If she's come this far, and she battled this. Look at that. That's a dragon. To battle something like that, that was the life, that bad life that you've been fighting. If you've been through that already, you can go through anything. Especially if it means investing in you and going for something you want, wherever that might be. But I think this is about you and your purpose. It's your world now. Don't go back. Those people that watched you, right, that left you alone, that manipulated you, that hurt you, some who even fought with you, and even your own internal battles, your mind that just won't stop that analysis paralysis, that Nine of Swords energy, the inability to sleep, losing sleep, feeling anxious, worried. You don't need to. Spirit is with you. You're protected. So open your heart. Use that sword for when you really need it. But you've got to open your heart. Do you see that shit back there? You fought that. That's gone. You're on the other side. You're on the other side. You're like a frightened little girl inside, frightened child. But that's what makes you special. It's the inner child. Makes you humble. The Queen of Coins, earthy, motherly, emotionally intelligent, knows how to invest in herself, knows how to take something from nothing and make something out of it. Knows how to manifest. Okay? She knows how to take what she has and create beauty with it. She can make a life that only others can dream of. Okay? Because she's been through a life that few could ever get through. She's seen it all. Okay? This is what you're capable of. You're a wise old soul, okay? And that's the beauty of it. With all that you've gone through, all that you have seen, experienced, you've not only matured emotionally and spiritually, but the gorgeous thing is you're this old soul with a childlike innocence, okay? And that's the perfect blend for spirit to mold you, right? You have so many blessings ahead of you. I don't think you realize to what magnitude, but they're coming. This is going to strike you. And when it's going to bring a breakthrough and a clarification that was much needed. It's going to be that piece of the puzzle you've been seeking. It's super important that it comes to it. When it does, it's all going to make sense. It's all going to make sense. Spirit, what more do we need to know? Going through this shit for so long, sometimes going around the same mountain. Some people taking around the same mountain over and over and over again. Having to cover for other people's sins. The King of Coins. So we have the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins. The King of Pentacles. I'm seeing there's Taurus again. So some of you out there have a strong Taurus energy or know a Taurus. This is the third time earthy Taurian energy is pulled up. But this could also be figuring a couple. Some of you might be with somebody that's showing up here. Or, and if not, it just as well could be the masculine and feminine within you coming together, okay? And this is what Spirit's been working on with us for a while as we did our soul work. It was bringing that internal balance, the masculine and the feminine. Because they're trying to get us to serve a purpose. They're trying to get us to utilize our spiritual purpose and to see what that is. While there's important things in our lives, our children are important, yes. Our jobs are important, pay our bills, yes. Our significant others are important, yes. There's a greater significance to our lives that we forget because of the mundane and all the distractions. And in this day and age, with the way things are changing, they're trying to get you to see where they want you to be. And only some of you are going to be able to have this beautiful opportunity that they're trying to give you. The 3 cups. The celebration of it. I think some of you, I think, are even building a business. We're working on a project of some kind. It's going to bring in a lot of money. Okay? It's going to do very well for you. Celebrations. And if not money, it's going to show tangible rewards of some kind. It's going to show promise. Okay? It's going to prove to be a yes, a big yes. It's going to be very exciting. A big yes. Absolutely. Trying to. There might be an elderly, some of you might have an elderly woman in your family that needs taken care of, or that is very special to you. In some way, she is related to this. That's not for all of you. But there's celebration, okay? And this is regarding your money. This is regarding your material status, tangible, okay? Yeah. Real sense of happy relief. Okay, what else? 3 of yeah, because you're waiting for your ships. You're like, yes, this is it's showing promise, it's showing results. Shit is working. It's coming. Right? That 5 of Pentacles is out of the picture. It no longer is a part of you now. This stuff is coming. It's amazing because we started out the whole reading. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. The Sun card, which is very interesting for this deck, crowned the entire thing. This is where you're going. This is brilliant. Celebration, because you're finally out of, after all that battle, hardship, loss, adversity, just pain, grief, feeling so tired. The stuff that you've put all that hard work into is bearing fruit. It's going to bear fruit, big. Some of you, this is an inheritance, a legacy, building a legacy, building a name, building something of value, okay? Something very important close to your heart. It's going to be prosperous. No doubt. No doubt about it. You're going to see a lot of 33, okay? 888 and 88, as well as 444 and 4444. You're going to see a lot of those. Incredible. Incredible. Remember, we just had that 888 Lionsgate. These 88s, they keep showing up. Something powerful happened at that time. That's interesting. It's 1:19 on the clock. And today is 9/11. Wow. It's a powerful number historically, 9/11. And this is why they chose to use that for our emergency number. And many who studied the Jesus from the Bible, the Yeshua, say that that was actually the day he was born, September 11th. Okay. Woo! So there we are. This is not surprising. You've got a lot of internal conflicts. There might be fighting around you, bickering and stuff like that, but I think this is more about what's going on inside of you, because you've got a lot, you've been through a lot, but you've got a lot of worries, you're apprehensive, you've got a lot of doubts and stuff like that happening. But don't worry about that. Please don't go to that place. There's so much coming that's wonderful. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in that place. Yeah. Because this is your reality, baby. right? 9 of coins. Look at that. Oh, she's got a cute little dragon. Beautiful peacock behind her. She's amongst the beauty. Oh my God. Look, she's amongst the beauty. It's like tropical. That's the Empress right there. She's looking good. Feeling good. She's better for having gone through what she had. She's great on her own. She doesn't need anybody. No, she doesn't. She only needs herself. This is her, remember? I mean, look. This is who she became. This is who she is on the inside. She's no dummy. Okay. This woman is the shit. Look at that. She's friends with the dragon, meaning she's got power, she's got strength, she's got fire, personal magnetism out the yin yang, charisma out the yin yang. Okay. She is single. She can make anything happen. Look at all the moons. Gifted with intuition like crazy. This woman is a woman that has been through a lot and can do anything. She's got strength. She's not like others, okay? And they see it. This is a woman who walks tall. This is a woman who's got a spirit with her. Her ancestors walk with her. This is who you've become. You have become this. That was not easy. No. This is why, after all of that, and this is the stuff you're made of now, that's why it's going to be so important for you to go out in the world and find souls that were once like yourself and bring them up, because this is you now. Don't let this happen to you. Don't get stuck in that. Am I? Can I? Should I? Is this going to happen? Did he say that? Did she do this? Is this going to really happen for me? Can I really do this? Get out of that. Because yes. Yes. Wow. There's something here about you really dressing, really picking up on your look, updating yourself to apply who you are now. Okay. Really looking good. And definitely not your average chica or chico. Yeah. I mean, we've got this image of the peacock behind her. It blends into the wall. It's kind of hard for you guys to see it, but the peacock is just very regal, right? And so is that little dragon she's holding. He's sitting on, perched on her finger. And all of her pentacles have moons on them. That's incredible. I get the feeling that some of you might have spiritual businesses or might be in the healing arts, spiritual arts of some kind, or should be. Aha! The world, baby. See? See? Nine of Cups. She's got the world. It's ahead of her now. Literally, look at that. Just imagine. Just imagine. Life is not the same. You can't apply yourself in the same way that you had in the past. It's not going to work. Been there, done that, went around that mountain. This is new. This is all the possibility in the world. Okay? And the Spirit is telling you that yes, it's going to be a profitable one to celebrate. The world. It's in your hands. You have it all before you. Brand new. A new you, a better you than you've ever been. So what do you think that's going to do to your life now? What's going to happen if some Joe Blow tries to enter it now? How far is he going to get? But you have to make that choice. You have to realize you came through the storm and you're on the other side. Okay? Because this is you scared to death and uncertain, and you shouldn't be, because you came out of that. You came out of that. Yeah. I mean, that's like a Godzilla behind you there. You came to that. No wonder you're all shook up. Who the hell was your Godzilla? Or what the hell was your Godzilla? What's this? Oh, okay. The Hermit. You've got a raven there. You're a new you. And look, transformation has brought you light. You have spiritual enlightenment. You have the light. That animal, the raven, is an amazing spiritual animal. It brings you incredible insight and psychic gifts, as well as your transformation. Trust in your psychic gifts. Bring you the light. And see, she's referring to it. She's going to use this to light up her path. It's going to be important for you to, if it's at all possible, to do this thing as the Hermit on your own. Because you're going to do it better than anybody else anyway. And it's only going to be you that Spirit is going to be guiding. The raven is acting as Spirit and guiding you with the light. Trust in your psychic gifts. Trust in your intuitive gifts. Listen. Watch. Be very mindful. You're going to experience a lot of synchronicities, omens, and messages. Listen. You're probably going to hear, you might hear it through the lyrics of music, on advertisements and billboards. You know, walking past, if you're doing window shopping and you see a sign or something in the window that catches your eye, there's going to be a message. Pay close attention to those things, because Spirit has a very clever way of communicating with us, okay? As well as feathers. Let's get a look. One more here. I hope you guys are enjoying this reading because I think it's an incredible one. I think it's an amazing reading. So you have lots to look forward to, don't you? All right. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. You're moving on. You're going. You're taking that trip. Whoever that is, you're journeying forward. You know, you've got spirit with you, giving you the light, giving you what it is you need for your path to move forward in that thing, going towards that thing that you want to go to. Is there a place you want to go to? You've been wanting to. And even though you're like a scared little girl, you're a badass, okay? You conquered that back here. You're emotionally matured. All that water is about emotions. And they run deep. You've grown in big, big ways. That's why you're the hermit now. Wow. And you're moving to calmer waters, moving away from the heartache, the sorrow, from pains, moving away from feelings of not having what it is you need, feeling empty, feeling lost, those feelings of being deprived, those are gone. They're going to go away. You're going to find yourself. You're finding yourself. Some of you already have, and we saw it here. Others of you are on your way to it. That's the greatest gift you'll ever have. Once you have found yourself and you know who you are, you know your purpose. And when you know your purpose, nothing can stop you. Everything, it's not like you're not going to have problems. Of course, you're still going to have problems, but you have an aim and things become easier because you're in love with life again. The passion is inside of you. You feel beautiful again because that fire has been lit ablaze. That spark that almost died, the spark of life, that passion almost died. And for those of you that didn't let it, and you kept going and you fought, you persevered, you were vulnerable. You went deep. You went places other people aren't willing to go. And that's why you're here now. Okay? It's those of you who like this are the ones that gain the most, that are blessed with the greatest. And that's where you're going. You're going, setting a sail to your treasure. Because now that you know what it is you want, you have an idea of where you're going. And things are going to start manifesting quickly. So much more easier than it had been in the past. With this feel of an uphill battle, emotionally tarnished. Right now, your soul is tired even. But it won't last long. These waters, they're beautiful. They're blue, calming. We see there's a picture of a nice, sweet, picturesque, calming town. There's this feeling of living in contentment, peace, enjoying the beauty, enjoying maybe the fruits of your labors and wherever those areas were, right? Yeah. Some of you are really into, why do I hear like Italian music in my, or Greek? The Mediterranean even. Some of you could literally be going on a trip and traveling, okay? And it could be very well be in the Mediterranean areas. So others of you where there's a lot of like tropical, I see palm trees and rainforest, like jungle, like rainforest type stuff. Maybe you're going on a sabbatical, some of you. Okay. The moon. Pisces. A lot of this is going to hit you on that day. It's going to be a very important time this next coming week. The 3 days before and the 3 days after are the most powerful around the full moon. This is a time I would suggest, and this is what I started doing, every full moon, every new moon, I make it a point to consider where I'm at. I write out my intentions. I write out the things that I'm trying to manifest, the things I'm getting rid of. And I started having meetups. If you want to join, you can. We're going to meet up again. And I'm going to do this time live on YouTube instead of Facebook. It's called Under the Metaphysical Moon. And I built a contract. And it's a contract to yourself. It's a pact. It's a promise for yourself that you're going to make yourself a priority. You're going to work with spirit. You're going to become the sovereign, free woman you've always wanted to be in every way. Emotional freedom, financial freedom, all of that. Having the best of relationships. This moon is going to have you seeing and noticing a lot. A lot of things that have been missing. Like I said, those pieces of the puzzle will be coming together. Do your spiritual baths. Clean your energy. Rid yourself of any residue. Okay? This is going to be an incredible time. This is a massive change, not just for us on a personal level, but on a world scale. On a world scale, it's time to step up. Step up in your life. Step up in your relationships. Step up. Number one for you. If you don't do it for you, no one else is going to. Get rid of the people who do not belong there. Get rid of the people who do not treasure you. If you don't feel cherished, if you don't feel appreciated, if there is no give and take, if there's no balance, no reciprocity, they got to go. They have to go. And if you don't, Spirit's going to make sure that they get swiped right from under you. And it's going to be a lot more painful because they're not going to fit in this life that you're going into. It just won't. you're being built and you're being remolded and fashioned by spirit. And anybody less than that is just not, they're just not going to work. Okay. Let's, by the way, spirit is going to be your partner through a lot of this. You see that with the Lover's cards. A lot of you are Geminis. What up, my Geminis? But this is about real love, true love for yourself, that twin flame that's really going to give back. This is about a partnership with spirit, you and spirit, moving forward. Okay. Dropping all the burdens. Because you're here. You're in town. There you are again. Look, look. You're noticed. Why? Because you ain't no average biatch. That's right. Look at you. You stallion. That's right. That's right. And you're coming in with message of peace, as strong as you are. And everybody sees it. Everyone sees it. You're a star. I mean, look at you here. On your own, doing your thing. This is you now. Where were you again? I love that other one where she's sitting at there's there you are looking out over your possibilities. Spirit right there. This is amazing. This is the best reading ever. Because after all that, you've turned into that. Here you are. Look. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This is the best reading ever. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, for this is you. I love it. Let's get a couple oracle. By the way, I love these cards. This is the first time I'm using them in a reading. This is the first time. I'm so happy I did. Bottom of the deck, 6 of coins. Not surprised. Reciprocity. Equal give and take. When you give, receive, accept things, allow. That's how you get your abundance. That's how it works. Let's get a couple oracle. Or, you know what? Since I haven't done it in a while. God, these are beautiful. Let's do the Mermaid's Oracle. Jasmine Beckett is the artist. I freaking love her. She's so amazing. Okay, let's get down and read from the book. So we'll grab from this. It'll be the final message. How beautiful. What an incredible free. That was the greatest reading I've ever done. That really was. The ending was amazing. It started out brilliant. How cool. Unable to connect to chat. Oh my God. Has it been like that the whole time? That's terrible. If you guys enjoyed this reading, definitely subscribe so you can come back. I do free mini readings a lot. In fact, I'll start over just to get people who want to come in and maybe get their free oracle questions. Some of you might want to even get your 5-card. If you want to purchase a 5-card reading with 2 clarifiers, I'm doing a special for 1111. Ooh, okay, there we go. An alien emerges. Okay, that's crazy. All right, let's see what this is about. 43, which is a 7, highly spiritual number. Research, analysis, the esoteric, the occult, things that are mysterious, investigation, right? Spirituality. So let's go 43. An alien emerges. What once was foreign, at present is dear. What used to obscure is transparently clear. What felt distant grew to be near. What I now love began with fear. Wow. That was beautiful. A slim mermaid emerges from a murky blue lake, or murky lake, an inquisitive look upon her face. Is she creepy and threatening, or just mysterious and curious? Here's the divination message. Do not fear the foreign or alien. A foreign, exotic, or unusual element is entering your life. Do not allow yourself to be intimidated, scared, or avoidant. This foreign element may literally be a person from another country or culture, or an opportunity overseas. Ooh, didn't we just pick that up in the reading? Or simply a situation feels alien to you at first. Use this opportunity to expand your horizons, embrace the uncommon, and experiment with new flavors, sounds, and ideas. I like that. Consider challenging yourself by learning a new language or investigating the cultural traditions of another nation. Didn't I just say that? I just said that when in the reading, I had this feeling about the Mediterranean, or, I heard Italian music or something in my mind, Greek. Although it may be intimidating at first, the foreign element in your life will ultimately be very rewarding and enriching. It may result in a new passion, or you may even find your life headed in a very different but very exciting direction. Wow. I like it. Now, here's the antithesis. The antithesis is to delight in the familiar. So this might resonate for others of you. This might resonate with you. It is a good time to re-engage with the comfortable and familiar. Pull out all your family's old recipes for comfort food. Mend that old sweater you love but haven't worn in years, and reconnect with your parents and siblings on a personal level. Relish in that which is close and ordinary, and appreciate it anew. I think that's only for about 10% of you. I think this message, the one about what's foreign, what's exotic, what's mysterious, that. Because you become someone new. You're ready. You're already been to the old. Okay? It's time for something new. And it's coming. And it's going to be very successful. Spirit is with you. So, well, that was a beautiful message. I love it. I loved it. I think I should put my email, if it'll let me, inside the chat box. I hope. I'll put my email in here for those of you that want to reach me. I can be reached at spiritual business, right, at thesacredraven.coach, okay? And definitely sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to put my About Me page address in here. Sign up for the newsletter email list, and then you'll get the updates for when I come on live and give the free readings away. I have an oracle deck I want to give away. And when we get to 1,000 people on this baby channel here, I'm going to send it out to those that shared, subscribed, and put inspired intuition, hashtag inspired intuition, into the description box, or the, not description box, but the chat box. Okay, so I'm going to put that address in here. Free email list. And that way we can always be in touch with one another. Free email list sign up. Okay. HTTPS. I want to thank you guys for having been in here and listening to the message that I had to give tonight, and I hope you liked it. I did. I thought it was an amazing read. Any of you that find your way in here, it's because Spirit brought your ass in here. You needed to hear it. You needed that tonight. You need to know that how amazing and incredible you are, how powerful you are, how strong you are, and the life that you've got coming is this fresh, new life. Has beautiful things in store for you, but you have to gotta be ready. Don't be scared. You've been through it all already. Okay, you've been through a lot. Now it's time. It's time to live the life you've always wanted to live. It's time to live your joy, follow your bliss, like Joseph Campbell said, right? Speaking of mythology and all of that, it's time to live your bliss. It's time to do that. Follow that alien, okay? That was incredible reading. I love it. So, so we go www dot. I don't think I need that. Yeah, just go to About Me. I think it's yeah. And then you can sign up for the free email list, and you'll know when I do the free readings. That was a great reading. That was the best reading in the world. I just love it so much. We have some amazing things happening for us, don't we? So I'm going to put this here and put the address here so you guys can sign up for the free email list, if it will let me. And I'm going to begin again. I'm going to end this session, and then I'm going to start over for people who want to have questions answered so we can pull from the Oracle. Okay. So there we go. So you can go there. And if you want to be part of a group that I'm building for those of us that are on our purpose paths, and the rest of you that may want to build your own creative, spiritually driven businesses, join me there and you'll get free coaching with me. Okay. So I'll put that address in here. So sign up for the email list for sure, so you can get your free reading. I don't want you to miss those. And then once I end the session, we'll start again and I'll start taking questions. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And email me, okay? Ask about the 11/11 special, all right? That is a 5-card. The 5-card intuitive read, which is awesome. Yeah. 5-card. So I'll put everything here. Everyone can read it. 5-card intuitive read, okay? For my lovely ladies and gents. There we are. Two. Okay. We're good to go. We're good to go. That was an amazing reading. I'm going to start over again, but this time I'm going to start for you guys so you can choose a free Oracle card. So if you had missed this reading and want to start back over, just go ahead and close out, and then you can begin watching it again. Incredible reading. Spirit has sent you here to watch it. Please watch it. It's a very important message. It's a beautiful reading, beautiful message, something for you to be excited for. And if you liked it, please subscribe. I would much appreciate it. I love you so much. And get my video up there and share me, get the word out. And then check the description box. I got everything you need to know about me in there. And I will see you guys again here really soon. We're going to start doing the free Oracle card question picks. All right. I love you. Have a good night, y'all badasses.